Something made you click on this video, and that same force has been subtly rearranging the circumstances of your life. Have you ever wondered why certain videos appear at just the right moment? This is not a random encounter. Something profound has brought you to this message, and what you're about to learn will change your understanding of how changes occur in your life. Those recent feelings of unease, that sense that something needs to change, this isn't anxiety or confusion. This is your inner wisdom preparing you for what's coming. Everyone watching this is on the verge of a transformation that has been brewing for weeks, maybe months. Your external circumstances might look the same, but something fundamental has begun to shift in the quantum field around you, and your life is about to reflect these changes. This shift began the moment you felt that first awakening knowledge that led you to this video. This isn't about positive thinking or wishful thinking. This is about recognizing a calling, because your next level of existence is ready to manifest. The universe has orchestrated events, conversations, and even this video to prepare you for a transition from living in survival mode to creating from possibilities. What you're about to learn will help you recognize the signs of this ongoing transformation, even if everything around you seems the same. If you believe this moment is part of your unfolding transformation, comment, "I am ready for what's coming." This simple act will energetically align you with the shift already happening in your life. There's an inner voice that speaks without words, a knowledge that comes without explanation, a pull towards something you can't quite define. That subtle unease that's been growing. This isn't your mind playing tricks or your emotions spiraling. This is your inner navigation system picking up on a frequency most people miss. Many people try to suppress these feelings by diving deeper into work, relationships, or distractions, hoping the unease will fade. But this call doesn't come from dissatisfaction with your current life. It comes from your future self, a potential version of you reaching back through time to get your attention. It's the universe's way of signaling that you've outgrown your current reality, and it's time to step into something greater. Your soul is communicating that the next phase of your evolution is ready to begin, and the only requirement is to listen, not resist. The discomfort you feel is a sign that something is wrong with your life. It's proof that something is finally going right. Have you noticed how things that once brought you satisfaction now feel strangely empty? This restless energy isn't your life falling apart. It's your consciousness expanding beyond who you used to be. Think of a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The space that once protected and nurtured becomes unbearably tight when it's time for growth. Your current reality, no matter how carefully you've built it, now feels too small because you've energetically outgrown it. This is why even successful people sometimes feel the most unsettled. Their consciousness has expanded to a point where their external world no longer matches their internal capacity for more. Discomfort is the gap between who you've become and the life you're still living. The solution to this discomfort isn't external, it's internal. It's about understanding that your inner state possesses creative power. Your thoughts send out electromagnetic signals, and your emotions radiate magnetic frequencies. When your thoughts and emotions are aligned and focused, they create a coherent signal that the quantum field responds to by rearranging circumstances, opportunities, and experiences most people create unconsciously. wake up feeling the same emotions, thinking the same thoughts, and then wonder why their lives yield the same results. Most people want transformation, but want to keep everything they currently have while adding something new on top. They want better relationships without changing their communication patterns, or financial abundance while holding on to beliefs of lack. This approach is like trying to redecorate a room that's already full of furniture. Creating space isn't just about decluttering your physical environment. It's about releasing the mental and emotional patterns that keep recreating old experiences. When you create internal space, you send a clear signal to the universe that you're ready for something different. The most exciting discovery of modern quantum physics is that reality is not fixed. It's fluid, responsive, and constantly being shaped by consciousness. Your thoughts send out electromagnetic signals, and your emotions radiate magnetic frequencies. Most people are stuck in a closed loop where the past continues to create itself because it's the only signal they're transmitting. When you understand how this process works, everything changes. True transformation happens when you learn to generate the emotions of your desired reality before it manifests physically. When you can feel gratitude before having something to be grateful for, peace before circumstances are peaceful, confidence before having evidence. You're working with the quantum field, not against it. The discomfort you feel is not a sign that something is wrong, but a sign that your consciousness is expanding faster than your life is changing. It's an internal pressure, a rising awareness that you're being called to adapt to this expansion. The universe doesn't speak English or any human language. It responds to frequency, energy, and authentic emotional states. When you say, "I want more money," but feel anxiety about bills, the universe receives the anxiety signal, not the money request. Your future self is already actively trying to live through you in this present moment. It's the source of your highest inspirations, your boldest dreams, and your deepest knowledge of what's possible. Breakthrough moments often happen when you least expect them. In the shower, on a walk in nature, in that drowsy space between sleeping and waking. These moments of unexpected clarity are not coincidences. They're the universe's way of confirming you're moving in the right direction. You have outgrown your old reality, and the new one is organizing itself around the person you're becoming. This is about remembering who you've always been at the deepest level. Trust the process, even when progress isn't visible. The very fact that you're contemplating these concepts means you're already vibrating at a frequency that attracts corresponding experiences. The old way of waiting for external circumstances to change before feeling different is ending. The new way is to consciously create your reality by aligning your internal states with your desired experiences. The universe responds to who you are, not who you try to be. It reads your energetic signature like a radio receiver. If you want different results, you must become a different signal. The transformation is already in motion. Every word you've heard confirms what your soul already knows as truth. The discomfort, the call, the insights. All of this has prepared you for this moment of realization. Be open, be grateful, and trust. Synchronicity will flow, leading you to your destiny.